The storm ripped through the canyon, whipping sand and rain into eyes and lungs. Visibility was near zero. Radios crackled with panic, calls for her name blending with the howl of the wind. "She's gone," whispered one SEAL, voice trembling, hope fading like a dying ember. Somewhere beneath the sheets of rain, a shadow moved, a single, deliberate form advancing against impossible odds. Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you're rewatching from. I love knowing who's listening. Her name was Lieutenant Mara Steele. For the SEALs around her, she had vanished during the ambush, swallowed by the storm, presumed lost. Every heartbeat in the unit carried grief, fear, and guilt. But Mara did not panic. She did not falter. Her body had trained for this. Her mind honed for moments just like this. Every step she took was calculated, precise, even as wind and rain tried to betray her. The terrain was brutal, jagged rocks, slick with water, hidden gullies waiting to catch a misstep. Mara's fingers trembled, not from fear, but from the cold, the adrenaline, and the concentrated effort it took to navigate each treacherous inch. She knew the enemy was still out there, shadows blending with the storm, senses sharpened by desperation. Every movement had to be perfect. One miscalculation, and the storm wouldn't be her only enemy. Her rifle was steady, scope locked on movement she could barely see. She could hear faint shouts behind the curtain of rain, comrades searching, praying, fearing. Every instinct screamed that they would need her, that the mission, the lives, depended on her resolve. And she moved, silent and ghost-like, emerging as both protector and hunter in the chaos. The first enemy spotted her just as she spotted him. The shot was precise, swift, and silent. The second followed, then a third, each eliminated before they could comprehend her presence. The storm amplified her stealth, her timing, her mastery of the battlefield. Mara's training and experience were now the edge that tipped the scales. Below, the SEALs froze. First, disbelief. Then, whispers of her name began to ripple through the ranks. It's her. She's alive. She's here. Murmurs turned to shouts as the truth hit. The female sniper they thought lost was not only alive, she was turning the tide of the fight. Fear shifted into hope. Mara moved with a rhythm known only to those who have faced death and mastered it. Each breath timed with the gusts of wind. Each step placed with care across unstable ground. The storm did not deter her. It became her ally, masking movement, hiding precision, and amplifying the shock of her reappearance. As the last enemy fell, silence descended upon the canyon, punctuated only by the wind and rain. Mara lowered her rifle, scanning the area. Her team, eyes wide and hearts pounding, rushed to her side. Relief washed over them in waves. They had feared the worst, mourned her in the storm. Now they faced a reality more unbelievable than their darkest fears. She had survived, she had prevailed, and she had protected them all. The commanding officer approached, nodding in recognition and respect. Mara's eyes met his, briefly calm and composed despite the chaos. She did not boast. She did not seek applause. The storm had passed, but the lesson remained. Strength, skill, and resilience often appear when hope is faintest. Courage is quiet yet undeniable. Later, as the sun began to pierce the clouds, Mara looked over the canyon. The storm had left destruction, but it had also left clarity. She had walked through the chaos, survived, and demonstrated the power of unwavering focus and training. Her presence reminded everyone that true courage is not loud. It does not announce itself. It persists, often unseen until it is needed most. Because kindness doesn't vanish, it waits, and it finds its way back, where fear and despair once filled the hearts of her teammates. What endured was belief, in training, in trust, and in the indomitable spirit that can emerge from even the fiercest storm. If this story inspired you, comment below. Subscribe to Whispered Words for more tales of courage and skill. Remember, sometimes the one you think is lost is the one who will change everything.